Digital Skeet.
I give these fellas propane PTSD. Every time they hear a grill turning on, they think of me. I stand over your shoulder, make sure you hit the right degree. If you cook that shit too long, you might cease to be. You don't want to taste the meat, fella, you can taste this heat. I got a sample platter, you can get a mouthful of ass beef. You don't want to fill your palate, hit you with this meat mallet. I turn you to a vegetable if you tell me you prefer salad. You like well done, you don't know what the hell you're doing. Why'd you marinate that steak if you're drying out all the fluid? I ain't a snitch, but I reckon you ought to be persecuted. I caught Bobby eating well done, that boy just pulled a Judas. I give these fellas propane PTSD. Every time they hear a grill turning on, they think of me. I stand over your shoulder, make sure you hit the right degree. If you cook that shit too long, you might cease to be. I'm steak stalking, staring at the way that you're preparing the steak. If I see a single mistake, your face getting shoved on the grill. That livestock didn't die to get desecrated. That'd be the equivalent to me taking a fat shit on your grave. It's bullshit, a bull had to die for you to burn that steak. I'ma burn you at the stake and we'll see how you can take it. Now don't get me wrong, I kill people, but that's a different thing. But that was a perfectly fine fillet you charred to a 6-0 hex shade. I give these fellas propane PTSD. Every time they hear a grill turning on, they think of me. I stand over your shoulder, make sure you hit the right degree. If you cook that shit too long, you might cease to be.
Hear the most annoying sound in the world?
I'm a high-class crackhead. I ain't even gonna lie, I'll be getting high, I'm on supply. I'm a high-class crackhead. No matter how many racks I get, I still manage to be rack shit. When you're a junkie with money, things start to get ugly. I'm living like a low life with leisure and luxury. I'm so well-dressed, you'd never guess I'm a drenched and drip druggie. I'm the plug, but if I wasn't, I'd steal the pipes in your plumbing. What's crack-a-lackin'? You won't catch this crack-a-lackin'. I got Bobby behind the tool shed with Beavis and Butthead whacking. All these uppers got me upper echelon high. Fella, if you supply, you sure shit gotta deny. I'm a high-class crackhead. I ain't even gonna lie, I'll be getting high, I'm on supply. I'm a high-class crackhead. No matter how many racks I get, I still manage to be rack shit.
My speedball, skibbity scat crack tech, man. Dangle ready to tat. Break a rat's new cabs with a bat, man. I'm in Tampa riding jet skis with your grandma, man. Man, dangle take a sniff, man. I feel like Tony Montana, man. Dangle man. I'm going bananas. Dangle crunching the numbers, processing the data. Man, more powder in my nose and good powder in the mustard. Man, you think there's a hand up my ass? My jaw flapping like a puppet. Man, dangle crack got me tap dancing like the Muppets. Man, got problems, suck it. Man, go play your bitch ass trumpet.
I'm a high-class crackhead. I ain't even gonna lie, I'll be getting high, I'm on supply. I'm a high-class crackhead. No matter how many racks I get, I still manage to be rack shit.
I steal from the stash till the cartel say miscalculated. When I see that booger sugar, my mouth starts salivating. My usual heart rate is slightly palpitated. I'm one with my cancer, my lung system is an amalgamation. I do more yayo than young Danny Trejo. This cocaina muy bueno, got me going pendejo. I'm coked up in San Diego in the zoo looking at flamingos. I take one of them pink motherfuckers home as a memento. I'm not sorry, no Lo Santo. I play around with my life like a Nintendo. Wanna twinkle dust, got me speeding up the tempo.
I'm a high-class crackhead. I ain't even gonna lie, I'll be getting high, I'm on supply. I'm a high-class crackhead. No matter how many racks I get, I still manage to be rack shit. Whip up my meat, slap a hoe in the face with my steak, and watch her deep. Got your bitch tasting my recipe while I'm doing emotes. That ain't my D, that's a T-bone. She said it's better than anything that she's eating at home. Yo, bitch addicted to my recipe, she fucking with it heavily. When she puts my steak in her mouth, she says it feels heavenly. Yo, bitch, and my steak got chemistry, pure ecstasy. I make her jaw drop and fill you with jealousy. It might be because I use the same girl to cook my crack. No wonder that hoe keep coming back. For a little extra kick, I put some crack on the grill rack. I don't need to whack her bush to get off. She can watch me mow my grass. Whip up my meat, slap a hoe in the face with my steak, and watch her deep. Got your bitch tasting my recipe while I'm doing emotes. That ain't my D, that's a T-bone. She said it's better than anything that she's eating at home. I don't want to get up in that anus. I just want her to taste this Angus, beefed up, pinked up, steak juice on the blankets. I got your Barbie choking on my barbecue. She a carnivore. She eat more meat than an Arby's do. She eating this shred off the bone and licking her fingers. She a swallower. She don't need no handkerchief. She marveling at this marveled bitch. beef. Your bitch gon' come back home with steak stuck in her teeth. Whip up my meat, slap a hoe in the face with my steak, and watch her deep. Got your bitch tasting my recipe while I'm doing emotes. That ain't my D, that's a T-bone. She said it's better than anything that she's eating at home.
Digital speech.
Dangle cowabunga, man. Fuck off my lane on the beach in my speedo, man. I wax, I don't shave. Cowabunga, man. White vow, send you to the grave. Dangle pulling down my shades, bitch. You keep at them babes. Dangle gnarly, man. Way better than Chris Farley, man. I ride that wave like a Ferrari, like Jay listening to Paul Marley. Man, I'm dangle spotting babes. It's a barber safari, man. I ain't sorry when I leave you swimming with the calamari, man. Hello to the hoe, man. I say aloha. Dangle boom shakalaka, man. I like to show off. Man, dangle epic, man. I hit that wave like Tank Heavens, man. Die, man. I'm gonna be surfing the clouds up in heaven, man. Dangle cowabunga, man. Fuck off my lane on the beach in my speedo, man. I wax, I don't shave. Cowabunga, man. White vow, send you to the grave. Dangle pulling down my shades, bitch. You keep at them babes.
I'm surfing the waves while you stuck surfing on couches. Could've hit that 360 with the same propane prowess. My form is perfect, ain't no time for slouching. Pull out my automatic and start shooting if the beach is too crowded. I got a goatee, but I ain't your motherfucking bro. Don't think about approaching me unless you got ovaries. Cooking Hawaiian style steaks for the babes on the beach. I know Bobby's at home surfing the web and playing Siege.
Dangle cowabunga, man. Fuck off my lane on the beach in my speedo, man. I wax, I don't shave. Cowabunga, man. White vow, send you to the grave. Dangle pulling down my shades, bitch. You keep at them babes.
If I see a footprint on my lawn, I have Lady Bird track. Hey, I didn't feed her breakfast, so she hungry for some crackheads. I don't give a damn if it was an accident, but when it comes to protecting my property, I'm hella passionate. You thought I wouldn't notice I sleep with an eye open? Hella, when I get provoked, I start acting on emotions. So if you think it's wise just to mosey on, then you better know that if you being nosy, your nose getting broken. I sleep with a suppressed AK-47. I lay in bed with body armor cause I stay in South Texas. I smell you hiding in the shadows, drenched with sweat. I know you stressed, Lady Bird just picked up a whiff of your scent. I see a footprint on my lawn, I have Lady Bird track. Hey, I didn't feed her breakfast, so she hungry for some crackheads. I don't give a damn if it was an accident, but when it comes to protecting my property, I'm hella passionate.
I know damn well someone was here. Somebody opened up my fridge and took a beer. Somebody sat in my chair and laid in my bed. And they used my toilet and forgot to flush. That ain't in my head. Goldilocks, I could smell you. Don't make me have to tell you that if you don't come out, then I'ma rain hell on you. Rockin' lush are too big, but this pistol too small. Shotgun the right size, knock a home intruder
If I
out.
see a footprint on my lawn, I have Lady Bird track. Hey, I didn't feed her breakfast, so she hungry for some crackheads. I don't give a damn if it was an accident, but when it comes to protecting my property, I'm hella passionate.
Hey, wanna hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Digital speech.
Metro Boom Hire. Man, I got the rock, baby. I can rock your world. Man, I'm down with selling white girls to the white girls. If I get caught, my lawyer will get me off with a referral, man. Cops on my jock, man. Reverse cowgirl. Tango crack tag, do the rock walk. Make the dad so cold to Barack Obama, man. Bricks on the yacht, man. Going back for it down to Tijuana. Selling snow to snow bunny, man. You ain't buying the hope you with no buddy. My nigga got cold money like Yo Gotti. Tommy on mobbing in Vice City like in my speedo counting kilos. Leopard print came from V-Long. Hit the C note, man, I sing like C Latinas in my ski boat. Police, man, please. Double dog dare you to try to be a hero, man. Ice your ass like Robert De Niro, man. I'm a dangle anti-hero. Man, I got the rock, baby. I can rock your world. Man, I'm dangle selling white girls to the white girls. If I get caught, my lawyer will get me off with a referral, man. Cops on my jock, man, reverse cowgirl.
Do the booger sugar boogie, you jiggy off of these drugs. First you cut up some lines, then you cut up some rug. I'm Michael Craxton doing the moan block off that moan duck. Shake a leg, I'm off the jiggas doing the jitterbug. I can rock your world, take you back to the Stone Age. I got that fabulous crack tabulous shit from the 80s. I could help buff you up a few addiction stages. Give me your wages in exchange for temporary courageousness.
Man, I got the rock, baby, I can rock your world. Man, I'm dangle selling white girls to the white girls. If I get caught, my lawyer will get me off with a referral, man. Cops on my jock, man, reverse cowgirl.
Manscaped, I don't mean it that way. AK-47 mow you down like some grass blades. You and my Glock 38, bout to be best mates. First I pull out the shovel and make you dig your own grave. Keep my tools and my guns in the same tool case, and I keep the safety off, I don't need a gun safe. I got guns that are even illegal in my state. Modified nail gun, 20 RPM firing rate. Keep my guns and the tools in the same tool shed. Fella, I could use a Glock, but I use a saw instead. I could get it done quick with a gun to shoot you dead, but I'd rather do it slow and beat you with a pipe wrench. Keep my landscaping tools on one side, I keep my manscaping tools on the other. Need to mow a fella down, get on my Mesa 1500 burn rubber. Don't need a Tommy gun drum, I got more malice than the drummer.
Put a drill bit in your eye, cut your hand off with a hacksaw. Tie a debt collector up if he bitch shit about tax laws. Pull out the weed whacker that'll whack a fella off. I do landscaping jobs and inside jobs. Nail gun with a switch, man, these nails 7 inches. I can unload about 40 on your ass in 2 seconds. I don't need a Smith & Wesson to act with aggression. Dale drizzle with the chisel, tie you up with some Teflon. I'll teeth that one by one with some rusty old pliers. Put a bullet hole in your chest and stick in a screwdriver. Before I kill you by putting your face into this angle grinder, I gotta get in another cheesy one-liner.
You gon' get manscaped, I don't mean it that way. AK-47 mow you down like some grass blades. You and my Glock 38, bout to be best mates. First I pull out the shovel and make you dig your own grave. Keep my landscaping tools on one side, I keep my manscaping tools on the other. Need to mow a fella down, get on my Mesa 1500 burn rubber. Don't need a Tommy gun drum, I got more malice than a drummer.
Digital Skeet.
I'm too breakdown. US Customs peeping at my package. I'm too breakdown. US Customs peeping at my package. Breakdown. Peeping at my package. Breakdown. Peeping at my package. Perverts peeping at my package. Quick rabbit at my baggage. DA agent trying to look at my crack. It must be a faggot. You can't get up in my box. Service bars don't look at my cock. I got busted. They took my load. I bet they got rock hard when they found my crack drugs in my truck. Cops try to see the junk in my truck. I hide the brick in my pants. Told the cops that I'm just bricked up. These arseholes peeping at my parcels. Try to strip search me. I ain't a call girl. Marshals try to marvel at my marbles. I'm too breakdown. US Customs peeping at my package. I'm too breakdown. US Customs peeping at my package. Breakdown. Peeping at my package. Breakdown. Peeping at my package.
bitch. Goddamn, man, quit when you watching. I go peeping at my 8 balls. Ain't dangle federal a-holes, better make fella go AWOL. Stacking money, stand about yay tall. I'm moving more bricks than the Great Wall. Feds think they hash catch 'em, man, they can't catch 'em all. You on the ground, make you ragdoll. Feds getting freaky deaky with speaky, trying to peek at my low. My dangle bastards get cheeky when I smoke my rock. I got to go roll. I got an invisibility coat cloak. At the gym, coked up, getting yoked. Man, caught the DEA agent in the locker room peeping at my stroke. Hell no.
I'm too breaked up. U.S. Customs peeping at my package. I'm too breaked up. U.S. Customs peeping at my package. Breaked up. Peeping at my package. Breaked up. Peeping at my package. Firm with a little give, that's how I grip my Glock. Firm with a little give, that's how I like my filet mignon. I'ma ask you calmly and firmly to get the fuck off my lawn, or I'ma have to call a law firm after I make your ass despawn. Firm grip on this AK stock ain't so good, he thought that I was using bots. I got a tight grip, locked firmly around the whole block. If you fuck with me, I'll tie your ass up in a tight firm knot, and I'll let Bobby kick you in the crotch. I just sit back laughing and watch. I don't have J's on my feet, but I got J's on my street. Run up a J in front of the police, look the other way, good as scared to approach me. They say I'm an animal, they trying to poach me. If you get close to me, I'll shoot your ass. Kobe, nothing but neck, and now you on the ground choking. Firm with a little give, that's how I grip my Glock. Firm with a little give, that's how I like my filet mignon. I'ma ask you calmly and firmly to get the fuck off my lawn, or I'ma have to call a law firm after I make your ass despawn.
Firm grip on this cigarette. Is that a no smoking sign? I object. I light up inside, I don't care about no Nicorette. The government got a firm grasp around y'all's heads. Really listening to what a paid off celeb said? That's something you'll regret. I got a firm grip on what's happening. All these fellas used to laugh at me. Now they see that I'm right and they got hella questions to ask me. Hey Dale, how'd you know this? Dale, how'd you do that? I ain't giving up my secrets now, fella, you had your chance.
Firm with a little give, that's how I grip my Glock. Firm with a little give, that's how I like my filet mignon. I'ma ask you calmly and firmly to get the fuck off my lawn, or I'ma have to call a law firm after I make your ass despawn.
Digital skeet.
If you say a single word to the law, what you saw, I cut your fingers off one by one in my skill saw. I turn your digits to midgets, I cut them little piggies off. I wrap them in a bow and ship them to your mama's mailbox. 6,000 RPM high torque, that's a clean cut. So one back on just to cut off again in a couple months. Now you can't even roll up a blunt. You gotta get a nanny to help you adjust your nuts. It's a Texas skill saw massacre. Somebody better call up the janitor. Cut off your fingers, now you gotta use a catheter. You can ask Dale, he knows firsthand what this blade is after.
You go get amputated. No sedation for this operation. No disinfectant, we leave it contaminated. You don't need them digits, get that hand abbreviated. This surgical procedure, leave them little piggies decapitated. We're coming for that tongue, so you can't give a statement. I'm doing surgical operations in my basement. I be going Dr. Traeger on my patients. That's what you get for falling for the interrogator's temptations.
It's a Texas skill saw massacre. Somebody better call up the janitor. Cut off your fingers, now you gotta use a catheter. You can ask Dale, he knows firsthand what this blade is after.
Digital skeet.
I'm tapped in with the Culinary Arts. Cooking crack is an art. To keep the measurements exact takes a little bit of smarts, and painting up your block, that's a motherfucking art. Whipping up that Mona Lisa, I feel like Leonardo. I look like Picasso when I'm whipping up the black tarts. Starry nights, I could take your ass to Mars. Band sense, band blow, kickstart your heart. I'm an artiste, and the grill is my canvas. Cooking crack and steak while I'm smoking on cannabis. Doing more with my fingers than a damn piano. I make fine art for the dope fiends from Arlen all the way to Dallas. I'm tapped in with the Culinary Arts. Cooking crack is an art. To keep the measurements exact takes a little bit of smarts, and painting up your block, that's a motherfucking art.
I'm with Gordon Gramsci, this crack a masterpiece. I can unlock more than your third eye with these master keys. I got more crack than a hatchery, we call this a stackery. And you have the audacity to say it don't take strategy. I'm artsy farcy. If you say this crack ain't art, you'll be sorry. More white girl than Barbie. Smear your blood on canvas, turn you into art. Put it up for auction.
is an art. To keep the measurements exact takes a little bit of smarts, and painting up your block, that's a motherfucking art.
Digital skeet.
Check, 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 rob 'em train, mine, bang, 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 I go grave train, bang, 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 shoot, dang, give me a loot, I go empty your pockets or I give it a boot, mine, skirt, 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 when I stop the train, mine, piece of cake, bada boom, bada bang, mine, rails like Ozzy going batshit insane, I go eating beans straight out the cane,
I feel like Butch Cassidy, I have no humanity, I'll be robbing poor motherfuckers casually, I'm dastardly, I act out half-hazardly, you wanna take me down, you need to call the cavalry, I tap the conductor's shoulder, give him a smolder, conduct business elsewhere, or I'll throw you may think I'm slow cause I'm a little older, but I be putting WD-40 in my quick draw holster.
Check, 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 rob 'em train, mine, bang, 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 I go grave train, mine, bang, bang, shoot, dang, give me a loot, I go empty your pockets or I give it a boot, mine, skirt, 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 when I stop the train, mine, piece of cake, bada boom, bada bang, mine, rails like Ozzy going batshit insane, I go eating beans straight out the cane, mine, taking on your money like Jesse James, hey, man, but like him, old black Betty, man, hold you upside down, shake out your pants change, I feel like Alameda Slim, dang, go home on the range, hey, yodelay, hee-haw. Mine's big boom, fee-fi, fee-faw. Right out the hang reckon I gotta go before I get Rico. Mine dang fixing to flee down Puerto Rico. Check, 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 rob 'em train. Mine, bang, 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 I go grave train. Mine, bang, bang, shoot, dang, give me a loot. I go empty your pockets or I give it a boot. Mine, skirt, 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 when I stop the train. Mine, piece of cake, bada boom, bada bang. Mine, rails like Ozzy going batshit insane. I go eating beans straight out the cane. Mine,
Digital skeet.
Give me a slice. So tell me, how does a steak like you end up on a grill like this? I'm hitting on the steak, I got medium rare ribs. I'm in the beef lips, but it smells like fish. That steak looking so photogenic, I'm about to post it on Steakbook. Perfect genetics, beef aesthetic. This steak got me swoon, call the paramedics. Filet mignon fetish, me shits in my septic. No plant-based, I don't fuck with synthetics. I caught Bobby scrolling on Reddit, so I had him go outside to clean the grill instead. I like them big. I like them chunky, so chunky. I like them firm, but also a little plumpy, so sexy. When I look at that steak, I start to feel something. I got a date with the grill, every Monday through Sunday.
I got mad cow disease.
Digital skeet.
Don't you ever grill too close to the sun. You don't want to end up with a well done. Get a whiff of that medium rare must. I'm about to bust. Now flip it, nice and slow. Don't bust yet, you got more time with that hoe. I'm straight bone in this T-bone, long grill style. My grill got 2 rows, plus a fail load on the rack. By that I mean the rack of ribs. I put way too much passion into this meal. I sacrificed my own damn kid. Guess what the secret ingredient is? To the steak you just placed between your lips. In your face you got propane prank. Be frank, you might need to be tested, I'm being for real. Don't you ever grill too close to the sun. You don't want to end up with a well done. Get a whiff of that medium rare must. I'm about to bust.
You need a damn fan boat with jet engines just to get out here.
Digital skeet.
I got swamp ass, I'm eating fried possum on a stick. I got swamp ass, I'm off the grid living like a hick. I got swamp ass, they try to outcast me like Shrek. If you step up in my grasslands, I'm a place of voodoo hex. Don't step up in my marsh, or you gonna make me do something harsh. Fella, you can't march up in my marshland, that attitude don't get you hard. Get out my bog before I drop you like a log. The fuck off like a frog. Tom's watching me through the fog, breaking my hog. I'm an outlier, that's why I live way out deep in the quagmire. No electricity, you can't get me on a camera or a wire. I be hanging with the skunk apes. Press the boat, fix it up with some duct tape. I eat a fella if he gets in my way. That's sure as hell better than some mud cake. I got swamp ass, I'm eating fried possum on a stick. I got swamp ass, I'm off the grid living like a hick. I got swamp ass, they try to outcast me like Shrek. If you step up in my grasslands, I'm a place of voodoo hex.
Ain't no showers in the backwoods, I'll be bathing where the swamp pubs take dumps. I don't need soap or a rubber ducky to wash my junk. Who needs furniture when you could just sit your rump on a tree stump? I'm sipping crook juice in the deep south. You could call me Forrest Slump. My ass is swampy, but I don't hang with no jackass donkey. I'm one hell of a honky. Drop a stank bomb on your ass like Nagasaki. Smoking a log, fogging up the air with this ganji. Throw me up an alligator steak, I'll be living like Jumanji. I'm in the OG.
I got swamp ass, I'm eating fried possum on a stick. I got swamp ass, I'm off the grid living like a hick. I got swamp ass, they try to outcast me like Shrek. If you step up in my grasslands, I'm a place of voodoo hex.
Digital skeet.
The FBI trying to find you, head out to the bayou. They ain't coming for me in the swamp, it wouldn't be wise to. If you need to go off the grid, I'm your guide, fool. If you supply, then deny, it's your motherfucking right. The government trying to butt fuck me, that ain't fair, so I had to go off the grid. I moved the blood fuck nowhere. I be sitting in my shack, in my porch rocking chair. I'm waiting with my shotgun loaded. So bounty hunters beware. If you're on the most wanted list and gotta ditch your image, forget your road life, we ain't got time for reminiscing. So if you want, I can help you go off the grid. Unless you're touching kids, I know a fella who can burn off your fingerprints. The FBI trying to find you, head out to the bayou. They ain't coming for me in the swamp, it wouldn't be wise to. If you need to go off the grid, I'm your guide, fool. If you supply, then deny, it's your motherfucking right
I'm
to.
off the grid, I operate way out yonder in the sticks. I'm the hick with the bricks, this convict stays away from the conflict. No way in heck you're getting to my neck of the woods. It's the medium rare redneck, understood? Stop around my swamp barefoot. I'm the Hank Trill Billy, creeping in my ghillie suit. I give you the willies after I jump out the bushes and humiliate you. I'm lurking, submersed in the murky waters, waiting to mark a fella for parking up in my private property.
The FBI trying to find you, head out to the bayou. They ain't coming for me in the swamp, it wouldn't be wise to. If you need to go off the grid, I'm your guide, fool. If you supply, then deny, it's your motherfucking right to.
Digital skeet.
I'm going gator hunting, dip my toes in the swamp. Don't give a fuck, barefoot, I do the alligator style. I don't need bait, I just stand out there with my arms crossed. That's how they nibble on my ankles and karate chop that croc. Come at me, I'm in the Everglades where the jakes scared to search. They know that I'll be hanging where the crocodilians lurk. I be selling old ladies alligator scale purses. He thought he looked like a log, but I saw his ass emerging. When I need to hide a body, but got no one to call. My little gator friends eat the bones and all. So if I hear you snitch and told the feds what you saw, you gon' end up in an alligator jaw. I'm going gator hunting, dip my toes in the swamp. Don't give a fuck, barefoot, I do the alligator style. I don't need bait, I just stand out there with my arms crossed. That's how they nibble on my ankles and karate chop that croc. Come at me, brah.
See you later, alligator. I'm taking up that gaper. I'm disturbing the nature. Make me a gator scale blazer. After a wild crocodile, pick up a juvenile croc by the tail and swing them around my head like girls gone wild. I jump across their snouts like James Bond. That's what you get for perusing my using my swamp like a porta-john. That gator like King Bond. I'm in a reptile hell. I ring that golf ball sized bill. Hit that boy with a voodoo spell.
I'm going gator hunting, dip my toes in the swamp. Don't give a fuck, barefoot, I do the alligator style. I don't need bait, I just stand out there with my arms crossed. That's how they nibble on my ankles and karate chop that croc. Come at me, brah. repellent tucked in my Wrangler. I'm the exterminator, I'm the rodent wrangler. Bare hands on your neck, I'm the snake strangler. I used to use fumigant to take out insects and rodents, but upgraded to mustard gas, had to use something more potent. Flat nose, 357 bullets loaded. I overkill a fella, leave the whole head exploded. Now I'm stuck with a warrant cause he talking law enforcement. You dirty informant, my lord finna charge a fortune. You could hide a bug in my floorboard, he must be uninformed. I kill bugs for a living, you can't gather my lore. You dirty rat bastard, tattletale traitor. I keep a candle rat repellent tucked in my Wrangler. I'm the exterminator, I'm the rodent wrangler. Bare hands on your neck, I'm the snake strangler.
It seems these days there's more rats in the play. I'm a whole different beast, we are not in the same clay. You fake ass snake ass, your welcome is overstayed. Whoever brings me your head is gonna get overpaid. I don't associate with vermin, I ain't trying to get turned in. Swimming with the fishes, I turn you into a merman. You trying to make the gang fall apart like the Vanderlands. I'm in Tahiti smoking Dutches. Give me police captain.
You dirty rat bastard, tattletale traitor. I keep a candle rat repellent tucked in my Wrangler. I'm the exterminator, I'm the rodent wrangler. Bare hands on your neck, I'm the snake strangler.
Tyler, start that spaceship, bro.
I never leave the house without my fake ID. I ain't showing you my info even just to buy a drink. The key to staying free is to be low key. So I'ma be who the fuck I wanna be. When they ask for my identity, I go by Rusty Shackle. We got the same face and the same Adam's apple. Once they realize that they just been hassled, I've already traveled too far, they can eat my gravel. Fake ID, fake a license, keep my private info private. The real Rusty had to be silent so I could steal his likeness. Ever since the dawn of the digital age, you gotta give an arm and leg to keep your info safe. But if you commit a crime in somebody else's name, you get away scot-free, off the hook, unscathed. I never leave the house without my fake ID. I ain't showing you my info even just to buy a drink. The key to staying free is to be low key. So I'ma be who the fuck I wanna be.
I'll be changing identities more often than my drawers. After I dirty one up, I need another ID card. I changed my license plate and the title on my Ford. Bounty hunters don't even know who the hell they're looking for. I don't look like the photo, but that's okay. I just tell the officer that I lost a little weight. These dumb pigs never cease to take the bait. Who the hell's Hank? Call me Frank. To be frank, I ain't never heard of a
I
Hank.
never leave the house without my fake ID. I ain't showing you my info even just to buy a drink. The key to staying free is to be low key. So I'ma be who the fuck I wanna be.
Digital skeet.
Vaping is for pussies. Puffing on a robo dick. You might as well be putting the vibrator to your lips. Get cancer the real Sigma way or quit. You gotta go analog. It don't look cool unless it's a SIG. They're tracking your ass. That's why you're on the radar blips. You got a privacy hazard right there in your grip. I'd rather be smoking a black and mild with a plastic tip. You'd probably be better off chewing a can of dip. And I only smoke cigarettes made in the US of A. If you puffin' on a Lucky Strike, I don't know what to say. Pussy quit cold turkey, why you switching to a vape? You're in the shit till you die when you start smoking at 8. Vaping is for pussies. Puffing on a robo dick. Might as well be putting the vibrator to your lips. Get cancer the real Sigma way or quit. You gotta go analog. It don't look cool unless it's a SIG.
That there cyber sig, looking hella sketch. I'd rather smell a real cigarette stench. Give my lungs a real stretch. I need my cravings quenched. You brought me sick to the sesh, you're putting my patience to the test. Quit ripping that robo-ride, you got droid jizz in your jaw. Bobby slurping on that Benjamin, boy, go smoke some reels off. Bobby's stealing my money to install bait mods. Look in the trash can, found 1,000 jewel pods.
Vaping is for pussies. You puffing on a robo dick. You might as well be putting a vibrator to your lip. Get cancer the real Sigma way or quit. You gotta go analog, it don't look cool unless it's a cig. I'm an outlaw, I ain't welcome in any county. Anyone would kill for that $10,000 bounty. Fire up the steel steed, hurt your ears with that sound. I crank my hog till the sun goes down. Doing wheelies in the sunset like Evel Knievel. They tryna put the hammer down, but you ain't popping this weasel. I'm cutting through the winds and soaring like an eagle. It's okay that I'm outcast, I don't wanna mingle with the sheeple. They preying on my downfall, they try to see me eat asphalt. You'll never see me ragdoll. I slink speed all the way to bath salts. I'm on the crotch rocket, zipping and zooming through traffic, squeezing between cars, we can have this chase sequence getting cinematic. I'm an outlaw, I ain't welcoming any county. Anyone would kill for that $10,000 bounty. Fire up the steel steed, hurt your ears with that sound. I crank my hog till the sun goes down.
I ride from the cops on my chop until I run their gas tanks empty. They say I run a gang, for Pete's sake it's an MC. Medium rare motorcycle club patch on my jeans. I'm riding on this custom rig, engine 3000cc. I don't need a brain bucket. If my skull plummets at the pavement, I say fuck it. If I hit the drum brake, I'ma pop and snap like percussion. If I get 6 stars, I could flee with 0 repercussions. Boomhauer my +1 in the sidecar with a Tommy gun.
I'm an outlaw, I ain't welcoming any county. Anyone would kill for that $10,000 bounty. Fire up the steel steed, hurt your ears with that sound. I crank my hog till the sun goes down.
Digital skeet.
I run the Arlen Gun Association, pro gun, pro fun, yeah, we keep it banging. If the planet gets invaded by aliens, I have enough ammunition to last me ages. They wanna take my guns, they say I'm dangerous, they ain't hurting anyone, just sitting in my basement. My arsenal is sacred, go ahead and try to take with it. The gun, without him I feel naked. As the Arlen Gun Club president, I decide whether or not you get to be in our presence. And I can see that you got a peasant's collection, so I reckon you should fuck off and never mention it. I run the Arlen Gun Association, pro gun, pro fun, yeah, we keep it banging. If the planet gets invaded by aliens, I have enough ammunition to last me ages.
These government's arseholes trying to take my arsenal. I ain't giving up my guns unless you rip off my arm. I'm going ape shit. I got a gorilla grip on the Glock. I sleep with my finger on the trigger and the safety unlocked. Fuck, it's trifling, trying to take my rifles again. The government's is the biggest threat that I'm rivaling. No, I ain't no damn gangster disciple, but my Glock is more important than my Bible.
I run the Arlen Gun Association, pro gun, pro fun, yeah, we keep it banging. If the planet gets invaded by aliens, I have enough ammunition to last me ages. If the Lord is real, then oh devil, please help. I'd do anything to have cigarettes when I go to hell. Without a ciggy in my hand, I'm just a shell of myself. What would be the point of all the flames without a pack of smokes to go as well? I don't care if I'm tortured for centuries, as long as I have a pack of Manitobas right next to me. So when the rent the Parley gate's pressing me, I expect to get set down with a whole pack you ready. You can burn me, whip me, but do have pity, let me have my ciggy. What the hell else am I supposed to do with my hands? In preschool, when the other kids were fiddling with crayons, smoking and playing in the sand, you could have my soul, but not my cigarette. Shame on you for thinking that I'd switch to Nicorettes. If the Lord is real, then oh devil, please help. I'd do anything to have cigarettes when I go to hell. Without a ciggy in my hand, I'm just a shell of myself. What would be the point